Alright, if you actually have a life and don't spend all your time on the internet, you probably haven't heard about this, but unfortunately OTK has to deal with another drama of one of their members once again. Asmongold is on the firing line this time. It is got to do with a clip that has surfaced from the Israel-Palestine war and some of the harsh words that he has used regarding that topic. Here is the best clip that I could find. Sorry about the quality.
Want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing. And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support.
So that is the 60-second clip that has been floating around Twitter. It's been getting a lot of negative feedback. Obviously, there are a lot of harsh words that are being put in there by Asmongold. Now, I've been watching his streams recently. He's been doing a lot of content regarding the Israel and Palestine war and kind of from his perspective, his thoughts and opinions. And I feel like that this 60-second clip is not good. It is inappropriate. But I think that what he is trying to explain over a lot of content is a lot different to what is being presented in that clip, which is currently going viral. After that stream, Asmongold had a 3.5-hour conversation with Hassan, who's kind of known for his political based content, who saw the clip emerge online and wanted to have a deeper conversation with Asmongold to get an idea of his train of thought regarding this topic that emerged. Now, the end result of this 3.5-hour conversation was that they both agreed that death was bad. But one of Asmongold's main points of view that he was trying to illustrate to everyone was that he thought that they had an inferior culture due to people being killed based off of their identity. And to be more specific, one of the examples that he gave was being homosexual. And generally you'd be punished, whether that be like by going jail time or executed or something like that in the Middle East. When in contrast to the Western culture where we are trying to be more progressive and push that more, so there is rights for people that can express themselves freely and have freedom of speech and get married when they're gay and whatnot. And even if that's not specifically your perspective on the matter, that's generally how the Western culture is progressing. Since then, Asmongold has been reflecting a lot. It seems like he has seen a lot of the comments and remarks that have been left on social media, maybe conversations with people that he knows behind the scenes and whatnot, and he sent out this tweet here. Looking back on it, I was way too much of an asshole about the Palestine thing. My bad. Of course, no one deserved to have their life destroyed, even though they do things or have views I find regressive. You guys deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. I'll do better. So it hasn't really had the most positive reception. You just violated your golden rule of never apologizing. It would be interesting to hear why you made an exception on your next YouTube vid. I don't mind apologizing if it's something I think I'm actually wrong about. So he's trying to say that it gives it a bit more weight because it's something that he's actually trying to apologize on. Given the amount of times I've gotten hate for things and never apologized, should be proof of enough of that. So that's his main point there. But people have really emphasized this "my bad" part, right? Saying that it's not really an apology. Well, folks, he said "my bad." I think that's a rat. My bad. Typical PR post from the OTK execs. Sick PR tweet. Can't wait to see you say the same bullshit in a week. So people aren't really like seeing this as a proper apology, which is kind of fair enough. And as a result of this, and probably some private conversations behind the scenes, Starforge Systems posted this saying, "We have spoken to Asmongold and have mutually agreed to part ways. Starforge unequivocally rejects all forms of discrimination, hatred and violence. We stand by and align ourselves with those around the world seeking to foster acceptance, unity and dignity." Starforge Systems is a custom PC company that OTK own and manage. Now they are probably seeing a direct hit in their sales regarding this controversy, which is fair enough, which is probably why they reacted this way. And they wanted to cut ties with them so they can maintain their revenue stream. Now, Asmongold has been rumored to be banned off of Twitch for about 14 days. It hasn't actually been said or confirmed by Asmongold himself, so I'm not too sure about that, but that seems like a very long time for the topic at hand. I feel like there are other streamers that have done way worse, that have gotten like 2 or 3 day bans, but Asmongold released this video to share his thoughts and opinions on the ban, where he is at in life, and what he plans on doing moving forward.
I understand that, you know, like, I'm still very critical about, you know, religious fundamentalism, right? But when you paint with such a broad brush that you just include an entire group of people, you're just being you're being a piece of shit. It's like people said it was racist. I didn't mean it as racist, but if you listen to what I said, it's easy that you could assume that. So easy. And so I'm just a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking moron. I've been an asshole. I think that I've devolved for the last 2 years. I think that I've negatively affected other people too, in ways that I hate. I don't even hate to say this. Like I think I need to say this. I need to say it more. I've negatively affected people in ways that I regret.
Now, after this video and the conversation with Hassan, it seems like Asmongold has come to the conclusion that he has generalized the Islam population and what all of their beliefs are. And if you think about that in contrast with the Western population, not everyone is in support of being as progressive as others. And he believes that he has insulted and hurt a lot of feelings of people, and rightly doing so. He believes that in his confinement and being online all the time, he has, over the past few years, started to deteriorate into a very hateful, very single-minded individual. And he's taking this time off as an opportunity to try and better himself and self-reflect. And he is under the belief that, you know, having an apology is one thing, but the actions that follow are more important than the apology himself. So I'll be curious to see what his actions are when he returns in approximately 2 weeks' time. Now, this doesn't really have too much to do with Asmongold himself, but I just thought it was funny. Waiting for the 5th I got cancelled video from Asmongold. Now, these are all based off of, like, video games and shit like that. Personally, I hope that Asmongold stops doing coverage of political drama, and not because people aren't allowed to have an opinion on political topics. But I think that being a content creator and going into the world of politics can have very serious repercussions that affect other people around you, and is almost like a no-no unless you are specifically a political content creator like Hassan. His personal life, including like aspects of his family, his home situation, his personal goals and whatnot, because it seems like everything is just dedicated to video creation and whatnot. I'm curious to know what your opinion is on the matter as well, though. I tried to give a very unbiased opinion on all this. I really tried to listen to everything, including that 3.5 hour video and previous streams that he did beforehand regarding the topic. But let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. I would really appreciate it. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on the topic as well. If not, live your life. I appreciate you. Adios.